think you and I are feeling it. We're in for a treat. Tonight, getting to see some of the best young talent in this NBA.
No doubt, Kevin, the superstar potential on the court is here tonight, and it is immense. We got players destined to become some of the league's biggest names in the next couple of seasons. I'm pumped.
And the starting group for the Spurs. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Barnes in its small forward. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see a miss from there.
Now, here's Avdia. It's Sharp, top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grant, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
Sohan finds Barnes. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. We know, Brett, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Ball against Sharp. Simon's on the wing. Outside, Avdia. This one for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates, he checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Simon. Following the shot by Chris Paul.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
Ball passes to Barnes. And stolen by Simon. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Ooh, great feed, great finish. That's Jeremy Grant.
Spurs trail by 5. Sohan with the ball. And Simons picks him up defensively. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. And it's Sharp missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Portland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Three-pointer, Simon. Wembanyama with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
The size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And the basket by Castle.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Simons has got 5.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Sharp. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Paul. And here's Barnes for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3 points.
Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Simons. Pass to Sharp. Simons with the screen for Sharp.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Spurs. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Keldon Johnson, and it's Vassell in at the point. 5 to shoot. Henderson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Trailblazers on D. Here's Vassell. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years. But what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
For 3, Henderson. It's good from long range. Henderson's got his first 3 points of the game.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Johnson outside. Passy, the pass to Vassell. Here's Branham. Shot clock at 6. Back to Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Trailblazers trail by 3.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? There's the pick. Here's Vassell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When you watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the court.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Banton. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. High arcing shot and contact. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
At the line for Portland, Delano Banton taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Foul. getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
At the line for the Spurs.
And so he's able to get one of two. Trailblazers trail by 4. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
And that one's good by Henderson.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Vassell outside. Pass to Champagny. Back to Vassell. Denton with the rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Offensive rebound. Thibault kicks to Henderson. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Thibault for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Thibault's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's the pick. Here's Vassell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 2. Henderson against Johnson. Henderson, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Vassell, the pass to Bassey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Oh, Ayton in position.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
Vassell outside. Champagny passes to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Branham. Now here's Vassell. He started closer. Johnson can't hit. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Kamara. Henderson passes to Banton. Oh, good on the 3. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Branham. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The wings, Sharp and Avdia. Grant is out there with Williams, and it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. That's a 2 from Barnes. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Sohan. A 3 from Wembanyama. Hits it from three-point range. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. Grant for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barnes passes to Paul, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half, and he comes up with the deuce. Sharp's got 5 points so far.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
The kick out to Barnes. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Portland ball.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Outside, Simon. And the layup is good. 7 points in the game.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
Pass to Castle. Barnes looking around. And here is Paul. Lock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And Wembanyama throws it down.
They had a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, DA. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Pass to Sharp. Simons with the screen for Sharp. There's the drive. The rebound by the Spurs.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Sohan with the ball. Barnes down low. Defended by Avdia. They get it again. Here's Barnes. He's got 5. Out left to the wing. Williams against Wembanyama. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Avdia with a screen for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Sharp. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Ayton. It's tipped. 5 on the clock. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Bassey, the pass to Branham. Out to the right wing for the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Bassey's got 7 points.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and Now those big guys are everywhere.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. And that one's good, Penny.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Banton. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Victor Wembanyama. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Devin Vassell, and it's Johnson in at the four-man position. Pass to Banton. Now here's Ayton. The rebound by Johnson.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Delano Banton. So it's the Spurs now, leading by 12. And Wembanyama outside. Off target with his three.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Thibault can't get it to go. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Castle, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Spurs lead by 15. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. To the middle, it's stolen by Wembanyama. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul.
Second team.
That is his first foul of the game. Henderson looking it over from downtown.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Castle. Here's the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers trail by 17. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
The drive by Barnes. And he lays it straight in. That's 7 points for Barnes.
Chris Paul.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Took a substantial hit there, and Grant able to finish. Wow, that was a bump.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
A three from Barnes. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
Henderson passes to Ayton. Out to Henderson. Connects from three-point range.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Castle. Here's Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Bible for 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And Ayton throws it down. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Grant surveying the D. And he banks in the layup.
Grant knows his role and willing to take over during key parts of the game. As long as he stays within himself, he can make those kind of contributions.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Spurs. Number 24, Devin Vassell.
Shoots. Can't connect. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA. Well, Richard, these teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Green in at the 5. Now here's Sharp. Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down! Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
And it's hammered home by Green.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Henderson, the pass to Graham. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Wiggins, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
2 loud points from Wiggins. Andrew, he is getting up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him, Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the game.
Team foul.
Now Portland with it. And Graham, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
To the middle. Gets stolen by Hield. In transition, here come the Warriors. Count it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. With the floater. And he lays it in. Curry's got 6.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
Here's Henderson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
First team foul.
Here's Curry. Up and in on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Henderson, the pass to Graham. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Henderson.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Kuminga. It's hauled in by Henderson. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Portland shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Portland leading. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Kuminga finds Curry. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and big steals.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Pass to Kuminga. Hield on the wing. Back to Kuminga. Now here's Curry, covered by Thibault. The kick out, Curry from behind the arc. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Ayton, the screen on Curry. Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Back to Henderson. Wide open look. They get the rebound. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
The open shot, Kuminga. No good, off the front rim. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Sharp, no good. The Warriors trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bible passes to Ayton. The shake. And Ayton with the stuff.
I wouldn't want to be that resident. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
The Warriors have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. And here's Curry for 3. Portland with a rebound. Here's Sharp. Oh, my goodness. How about that? And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, PA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Substitution on the court.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for Portland. 11 points in the quarter. He's... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Moody is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. From the arc. Goes back up. Outside, Anderson. Fires for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Trailblazers lead by 5. Simons with it. Now Pajemski defending. Good. Simons has got his first points in this one.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Jackson-Davis. Outside Pajemski. To the right side. And here's Schroeder outside. And Klingon pulls it down.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Kamari. 3-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
To get it again. Here's Jackson-Davis. And he dunks it down.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Here's Simons. And the layup is good. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Anderson can't get it to go.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Right side, Schroeder. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Rebounded by Kamari. Portland leading by 10. Banton drives in. Here's Kamari. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Back to Banton. Shoots over Schroeder. Offensive board. Second chance effort. Fires the 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Pajemski. Jacks up a 3. Portland with a rebound. Stolen by Anderson. Jackson Davis with it. Now guarded by Simons. And here's Moody. Back to Jackson Davis. Outside Pajemski. Back to Jackson Davis. Banton pulls it in. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Anderson against Simons. Back to Banton. Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for Portland, Delano Banton.
He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Moody. It's Pajemski on the wing. Outside, Anderson. Moody with it. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Avdia. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Avdia's got his second basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Schroeder can't get it to go. Trailblazers lead by 12. Banton passes to Avdia. The 3 is up. Kamari, that's good. Kamari's got 6 points in the quarter.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Banton. Lays it up and banks it in. Banton's got 5.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Schroeder passes to Moody. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson Davis. And he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Scoot and Sharp with the backcourt set. Inside, it's Grant playing next to 8, and it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Henderson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry looking it over. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Matisse Thybulle. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Now Sharp. He's got 11. That one drops for him. Sharp's got 13 now.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career, but over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Pass to Grant. Back to Henderson. Grant with a screen on Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Thibault finds Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Back to Curry. Curry from inside.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Grant outside. Sharp against Hield. Trailblazers keep it alive. Right side Sharp. The floater. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins outside. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Again, the miss by Portland.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
On the take. Wiggins left side. Hield for 3. Sinks the tray. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Here's Curry, and the foul is called. He missed it, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting.
Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court. Shooting for Golden State.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Good on both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Portland leading by 8. Simons right side. Has to Klingon. And here's Simons. Guarded by Hield. Nifty move. And Simons with the lay-in. Simons got 8 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Simons over Hield. Out to the wing. Off the outside. Connects from downtown. He has 7. Here's Curry. Give him 23. Outside Kuminga. From deep. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Out to Simons. The 3 ball. And again. It's the Trailblazers from deep. 30 seconds left in the third. And here's Kuminga for three. Portland with a rebound. On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Hield. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coaches.
Second team foul.
Plays. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Curry. And so it's Portland in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Avdia, screen on Curry. Ben passes to Avdia. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Hield against Simons. Pass to Avdia. Here's Benton. This one for 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Warriors trail by 17. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Simons passes to Walker. It's stolen by Kuminga. Wiggins against Avdia. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Walker. On defense, the Trailblazers. 15-point game. Curry passes to Green. Out to Hield. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Oh, look how determined Wiggins is right there.
The touch? Yeah, Wiggins got it.
Simons outside. Inside. Here's Ayton. Simons against Curry. Outside Sharp. And a two-handed jam.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Pass to Wiggins. It's Wiggins on the wing. Kuminga with a screen on Avdia. Wiggins passes to Kuminga. The kick out, Curry. Portland with a rebound. Simons outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And here's Curry for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Portland leading by 17. Here's Simons. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Portland has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. And that one's good. Sharp.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Simons.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Outside Curry. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hield. Stolen by Sharp. Simons outside. He takes it in. Pass to Aiden. And Ayton with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Avdia from outside. Can't connect. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Oh, you aren't kidding.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Out on the perimeter, it's Podziemski and Wiggins. And it's Curry in at the 1. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Wembanyama finds Paul. And it's off from three-point range. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy, the guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Now here's Curry. Off target at the rim.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Paul with the ball, guarded by Curry. Barnes screen on Curry. Chris Paul, and that's good.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Here's Wiggins. Rebound San Antonio. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the basket is good. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Kuminga. It's Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Wembanyama outside. Here's Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Castle's got 5 now.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Spurs leading by 10. Over in the corner, Barnes. Lets it go from deep, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And stolen by Wembanyama. And the Spurs pushing it up now from past the arc. Wiggins with the rebound. Warriors trail by 16. Outside, Kuminga. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Curry with the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Barnes right side. Up in time. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot.
And so it's San Antonio with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach and try to slow them down.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Moody. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Moody misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Spurs leading by 21. Pass to Vassell. Johnson sets the screen for Vassell. Here's Champagnie, covered by Hield. From outside the arc. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Hield. The rebound by Johnson. San Antonio's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Vassell, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
That one goes in. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Hield. Lays it up off the glass.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Launches it. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson-Davis with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses.
Shooting for Golden State.
He hits the second from the line. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Yep, it counts.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. Of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
1:32 left in the second quarter. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Johnson with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Vassell. Hits the three-point bomb. Vassell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Spurs. Up top, Moody. Still yet to score. Schroeder outside. The kick out to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. Jackson Davis with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. San Antonio leading by 21. Johnson, that's for 2. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter. 34 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Moody. The rebound by Champagnie. The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Branham. No good from outside. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
Vassell against Schroeder. Vassell, the pass to Branham. This one for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at center. That's the San Antonio 5. Pass to Podziemski. 4 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Pass to Podziemski. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
San Antonio leading by 23. Back to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Sohan with the ball. Still without a basket. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock.
And that's a routine play for Paul. He's not going to miss the open man.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound, and it's Curry laying it in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Here's Pajemski from outside off the mark. San Antonio leading by 23. Ball passes to Wembanyama. Nobody near Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Paul for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A 3 from Barnes. Good on the triple. Barnes has got 11 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, DA.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Green against Paul. The kick out to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Schroeder. Misses in close. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Champagny. And Moody pulls it down. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Hield. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Branham. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's San Antonio holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Anderson is out there with Moody. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Hield in at the 2. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Vassell, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Here's Branham, and it's Vassell in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Back to Moody. And the Warriors get it back.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right, once he gets his hands on the miss. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Anderson wide open. Offline with his 3. Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Jackson-Davis finds Moody. Corner shot. San Antonio with the rebound. Bassey's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Schroeder.
San Antonio foul.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga comes in for Kyle Anderson. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Moses Moody. And Curry subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Wembanyama, a screen. Branham, the pass to Vassell. Here's Branham. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Curry dishes to Green. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Wembanyama passes to Branham. No good with the triple. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
It's Curry outside. The rebound by Champagnie.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Outside, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Wembanyama passes to Champagnie. Outside for Wembanyama. 3-second difference between shot clock and game keep. And yes, it's good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Fires the three. Off target. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 3, small forward. Now here's Simons. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Sohan. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Castle. There's the triple. First shot won't go.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Well, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Sohan. 4 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Portland ball.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Simons outside. Pass to Sharp. The drive by Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
Turning on the Jets here. Simons sees the gap and starts running fast.
Here's Castle. Barnes with a screen on Simons. Back to Barnes. Right wing. The 3 from Wembanyama. Portland with a rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Ayton, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The 3 from Barnes. San Antonio again can't hit. Portland leading. To the paint. Here's Grant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Took a substantial hit there, and Grant able to finish. Wow, that was a bump.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile, he's long. Like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Leading by 5. Left side Sharp. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Now here's Barnes. No made baskets yet. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Ayton.
San Antonio foul. Castle. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Off the inbound. Outside for Grant. Wide open. Sohan with a rebound.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Ball passes to Sohan. Simons with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Oh, man, finishing it off there. Simons showing great quickness and alertness to get there that time.
Pass to Sohan. The kick out to Paul. Fires the three. They get it back. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama down low.
The strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
They've got Johnson.
Wow. Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Pass to Champagny. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Here's Henderson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And it's Vassell penetrating. Here's Champagny, defended by Henderson. Champagny, that's good. Champagny's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
Collins, he's checked in for Johnson. Portland shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Collins with a screen on Avdia. Vassell passes to Collins. Can't hit from in close. Trailblazers lead by 5. Now the Blazers on the move. Murray from outside. Avdia outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Number 0.
Here's Henderson. Banked it in off the glass. Henderson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Vassell passes to Collins, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Vassell against Murray. Here's Collins. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Champagny. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Portland leading by 6. Here's Henderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. So, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Pass to Bassi. It's stolen by Henderson. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Henderson's got 13 now.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
Johnson passes to Champagny. The teardrop, and he sinks the layup.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
The try by Henderson. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
A solid defender. Johnson using that athleticism on defense to perfection right there.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot it. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge.
Second team foul. At the line for 2.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Avdia against Vassell. Pass to Bassi. Back to Vassell. Johnson against Murray. Shot clock at 5. Johnson passes to Bassi. Bassi. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Henderson finds Murray. Avdia outside. Batten on the wing. They set the pick. And he dunks it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Henderson scanning the floor. Rebounded by the Spurs. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Champagny. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Bassi. Hits the trifecta. Bassi's got 5 points.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Avdia passes to Murray. Back to Avdia. Soft touch off the glass. Avdia's got his second basket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Avdia with a steal. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 10. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. And it's Kamara in at small forward. And Brent, what you like about Toumani Kamara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Pass to Sohan. Outside Wembanyama. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Simons with a steal. Up top, Grant. Lets it go from deep. Hauled in by Paul.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Wembanyama finds Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Wembanyama cuts in.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Here's Simons. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Barnes. And he recovers it. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. Pass to Sohan. 5 on the clock. Call. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Simons. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Kamari. Now here's Ayton. Covered by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. He's covered by Simons. Barnes against Grant. Pass to Wembanyama. Over to the wing. Wembanyama screen. Paul drives in. Chalk up 2 there.
That's why Chris Paul is so special, is because he can just navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
Grant finds Sharp. Simons with it. They still need this. Oh!
Down!
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, Simons' athleticism, so quick off the floor.
Here's Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. Wembanyama screen. Let's go with a 3. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
The 3 from Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Barnes. Sohan outside. Pass to Castle. And here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Ayton. Chops one in from the wing.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Ball finds Barnes.
Over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. And how about Harrison Barnes playing with a little bit of flair out there?
Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Paul's shot is off. Here we go. Here's Kamare. Cans it with nobody near him. Kamare's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Paul. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11. We've got Devin Vassell, and it's Johnson in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Bassi. Here's Champagny. Crafty move, and he drives in. Here's Bassi. 5 to shoot. Vassell, right side. The 3. Doesn't go that time. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Murray from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Champagny. They get the rebound. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an athlete Johnson is. Fantastic at using his vertical to make an impact on the offensive glass.
Henderson for 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Back to Vassell, out to the wing. Over Henderson. Vassell's shot is good.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Bassi. Sohan comes in for Johnson. Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle's subbed in for Branham. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Murray. Sharp, he's checked in for Banton. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. Here's Simons. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
The drive by Simons over Castle. And it's Portland scoring again.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Vassell with it. Amtia picks him up. Vassell passes to Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Ayton. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Simons out outside. From outside the arc. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barnes with a screen on Sharp. Sohan outside. Outside for Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Castle outside Barnes. Grant with a steal. Pass to Simons. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Grant with a screen on Vassell. Here's Sharp. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
To the right side. Wembanyama, screen on Sharp. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Castle, guarded by Sharp. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Can't get it to go. Shooting 10 for 15 now. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the Spurs making a change here. Hall's checked in. And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Back to Barnes. Picked up by Sohan. Barnes with it. Picked up by Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Barnes right there with nice control as he gets in there driving to the rim.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a 1-possession game.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. They've led by as many as 11. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Here's Vassell. They grab their own miss.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
They need to find a 3 fast. A 0 hesitation look. Tough, but not impossible.
Wembanyama offline. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. And this was an emotional win.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Got that one up quick.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Kuminga outside for Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Here's Podziemski. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes to the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Here's Simons following the basket by Draymond Green.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Williams. Thibault for 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
3 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Kuminga finds Podziemski. Back to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Williams passes to Simons. Now, here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now, here's Green. And stolen by Thibault. Takes a 3. Wiggins with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Curry outside. Rebound by Williams. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Simons, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
From the arc. The shot, no good. Warriors trail by 9. Back to Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. Wiggins kicks to Kuminga. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Kuminga's got 5.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Here's Simons. Makes it off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And now Portland on the break. Here's Grant and the dunk by Grant.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Curry. Scoreless thus far. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Grant sends it back.
And what tenacious defense from Grant, outworking the offensive player there and coming up with the rejection.
Williams finds Simons. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now Grant following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. The kick out to Simons. to the inside. Sharp. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And that's now 6 points for Shaedon Sharpe. Green passes to Kuminga. Here's Curry. Back to Kuminga. Knocked loose. Pass to Curry. Here's Green. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Simons. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kyle Anderson is out there with Moody. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Hield in at the 2 spot. Here's Kamare. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Another shot. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Hield from outside. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson-Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Portland leading by 14. Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Stolen by Henderson. Here's Banton. It's deflected.
Love the effort on defense from Hield. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
Yep, that one goes.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Henderson against Schroeder. Avdia dishes to Ayton. Back to Avdia. Knocks down the 3 ball. Avdia's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Hield outside. Lets it go with the 3. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 17. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wembys. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now. Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Avdia. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, Avdia, after the missed 3 from Dennis Schroeder. Henderson, no one around him, and he's good on the 3 ball. Henderson's got 7 points for the quarter.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
A nice shot by Moody. Portland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Ayton kicks to Avdia. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Banton, defended by Moody. Banton's shot is off. Anderson right side. Wide open. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Kamare. Right side, Avdia. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
54 seconds left in the first half. Henderson for 3. Traps in the tray. Henderson's got 10 points.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for him.
Moody the pass to Schroeder. And the layup falls.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Here's Jackson Davis. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the 2-hand.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Hield with the bucket.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at space in the court with his three-point shooting.
But drive by Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Jackson Davis. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Rolling. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. The wingmen and Sharp and Thibault. Grant is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward. Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Simons, the pass to Williams. The kick out to Simons. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Wiggins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Jeremy Grant picks one up.
What I appreciate about Wiggins is that he doesn't force anything. He just lets the game come to him naturally.
That one is no good. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we're seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Portland making a change here. Henderson's checked in. Her passes to Moody. To the left side wing. Here's Jackson Davis. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Bucket is good.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Anderson, and he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And Ayton throws it down.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Avdia against Anderson. Can't connect from short range. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Poked away. It's stolen by Hield. To the middle. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Schroeder. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Henderson passes to Banton. And the 3 ball is good.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Moody. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pass to Banton. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Portland.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Hield. Here's Schroeder. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Henderson against Schroeder. Avdia, the pass to Banton. Now, here's Avdia. Not a lot of room. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kamare. And Portland again with the bucket.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And it's Schroeder missing. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Trailblazers running away with it. And we're coming back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Trailblazers shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Here's Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Hits the three-point bomb.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Here's Simon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
To the paint. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Simons off the drive. Great D that time from Green. Here's Podziemski. Sinks the triple.
Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the three-point line, but I guess I shouldn't be if you can stroke it like that.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Pass to Curry, deflects the pass, and stolen by Thibault. Here's the break. The shot by Sharp, nobody around. Off target from outside. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Kuminga, it's Curry outside, and it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Down low, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Kuminga, no good. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Back to Thibault. Pass to Simons. Thibault on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way.
Look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
You gotta love his hustle. Getting the defense in no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Grant. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for Jeremy Grant.
And getting points inside important for Grant. Allows him to get a little bit of extra room on the perimeter when he needs it. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Scoot Henderson.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Simons, the pass to Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position, putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
Here's Simons. Draymond Green pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's Grant. And Curry pulls it down. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Sharp. From downtown. Goes back up. And Williams with the layup. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Shot from the wing, and the jumper falls for him.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
bigs face off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Castle misses. Wiggins outside. Hield on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
From deep, Wembanyama. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Curry finds Kuminga. Curry against Paul. Back to Kuminga. Ball stolen. And they're on the break. The 3 from Barnes. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Barnes. Here's Paul. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Yeah, when he's inside, Paul is so good at finding those little creases.
Outside Kuminga. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Into the lane. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. Really fun watching him rise up and finish with power. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Launches it. The Spurs rebound. Right wing. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
The 3 from Curry. Sends it home from three-point land.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Barnes, it's good.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Wiggins. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
Here's Paul. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan. Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Now here's Curry. The kick out to Wiggins. Sohan with some nice D. Wiggins, no good. San Antonio leading by 12. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. There's the triple. Gets the three to fall. 9 points in the game.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
The three from Curry sinks the tray.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Here's Castle. Another shot. Sohan outside. Wembanyama up top. 1 second left. That one goes. Count it. Wembanyama's got 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continue.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
They've got Moody, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Schroeder in at the point. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Warriors trail by 14. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And they get it back. Jackson-Davis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Vassell's shot is good.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That's on Keldon Johnson. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. Schroeder can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 16. Here's Branham. Off the mark there with a three.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Schroeder finds Anderson. Outside Pajemski. Back to Anderson. Nails the wide open jumper. Anderson's got 5 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Warriors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Moody passes to Anderson. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Moody. Just 5 on the clock. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses.
San Antonio foul. Sandro Mamukelashvili.
He hits the second from the line. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Vassell, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
High arcing shot. Yep, that one goes.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Vassell against Schroeder. Vassell's shot is good.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Kicks it out to Anderson. 58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Jackson Davis. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. San Antonio has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. To the wing on the left. Here's Bassi. Pass to Vassell. Takes the three. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
34 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And the shot goes down. Vassell's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Outside Pajemski. Moody on the wing. Pass to Jackson Davis. Looking to win the run. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them.
That's the end.
Continuing to build out this lead.
Your Warriors.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Paul. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Off the inbound. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. Wembanyama, high post. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Wiggins against Barnes. Clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Green. Hands it from the wing. Wembanyama's got 14.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Green, the pass to Kuminga. And there's the drive. Good D by Wembanyama.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Outside Kuminga. Back to Wiggins. It's stolen by Barnes. To the left side wing. From deep, Wembanyama. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Kuminga against Paul. Outside Curry to win the cold spell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Curry is always a threat to shoot, which is why defenses sometimes get too aggressive guarding him.
These are his first free throws of the game, and so Curry nails both of them. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Kicks it out to Barnes. Misses the 3. The Warriors shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. The 3 from Curry. Rebound by San Antonio. Paul with it, and it's Hield picking him up. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Buries it from 3. Paul's got 17 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Outside Schroeder. From downtown, San Antonio with a rebound. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds now. 55 seconds left in the third. Champagny, the pass to Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
And the Warriors miss again.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Champagny, the pass to Branham. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. Outside, Anderson. Up top, Schroeder. Wing shot on the way. That one no good. No luck on that one. And so it's San Antonio just dominating the opposition as they maintain. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Moody, then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Podziemski in at the shooting guard. That's the Warriors 5. Right side Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Moody. Rebounded by Champagny.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
The three is up. Drops in the three. Champagne's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Now here's Anderson. The shot's good.
Kyle Anderson.
Vassell with it. They set the pick. Here's Branham, defended by Pajemski. Bassi. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Moody. Shoots. Bassi pulls it in. Bassi's got 4 rebounds now. From behind the arc. Mamukelashvili, no good. The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Champagnie. Kept alive to the left wing. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Champagnie's got 5 points now this quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Bassi. Sohan comes in for Mamukelashvili. Barnes, he's checked in for Champagnie. And it's Paul in for Branham. The Warriors shooting 34% thus far in this game. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Throws it up high. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And again, no good by Golden State. For San Antonio, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. For 3, Vassell outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3 points.
Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Barnes. From deep 3-point land, the long distance 3 is buried. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And here's Wiggins. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's Spurs ball.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-4 run.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
So even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Chris Paul.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Warriors on D. Fader on the way. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Curry, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama, fades back. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Curry, no good.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
And that one, good.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Barnes, no good. From the arc. Another three for Golden State.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The home